A wise man once said, tears come from the heart but not from the brain. He has faced a lot of challenges in his life. He has lost a mother, had sleepless nights without food, but that did not stop him from becoming a very good gospel artist in the gospel world today. Hilda Salt is my name, and this is Dialogue with Hilda Salt on our YouTube page, and that is Hilda Salt Uganda. In case you haven't subscribed, please do. But in case you've already been part of the family, thank you very much for loving and supporting us. With that, I would love to thank my sponsors that make it a point to see that this program comes out as beautiful as you can see it right now. That is Blessed Legacy Outfits. They deal in men classic wear. In case you want your wardrobe look very classic, just find them at City Center Complex B37, or you can call them on their phone number, that is 078 13 10 15 2. So let's just get into the details of this wonderful man. You are most welcome, Ssesanga.
Thank you so much, Hilda Salt.
You're lost.
Been there doing quite a couple of things, but good to be here. Looking good.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Yeah.
I like your shoe game.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
You know. I love your shades as well.
Pleasure to God that provides, situations.
How do you always make it look this stunning?
Well, sometimes I design myself. Sometimes a couple of people get into my wardrobe and pick for me what to put on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kakati Damasco Ssesanga.
Inyawo.
Abantu bakumanyi ng'omuyimbi, like, oli musajja muyimbi, oyimba bulungi. Of recent, olina akayimba ke wakoze ennyo era kalungi nnyo. But before we get into that, we would love to know, who is Ssesanga Damasco?
Ssesanga Damasco is a born of Nansana,
Okay.
a gospel artist. I'm a minister, praise and worship leader at the worship house in Nansana.
Wow.
I'm a charity influencer
Okay.
and songwriter. Literally, that's what I do.
How do you keep your life manageable? Because it's quite a lot of things that you do.
I'm still in the age where you can juggle with a lot.
Okay.
So, so I fix time for everything.
How are you doing? Like, how is life treating you for now? Because the last time I knew, you had lost your mother. How's that been?
Well, it hasn't been easy. Quite a lot of ups and downs, challenges here. It took me time to win back my emotional peace. Though not yet there, but it's really been quite a lot of challenges. But try to juggle in here and there, try to have things that keep me busy. A day keeps going and then you count that one. So I won't say it has been easy or smooth, but I'm still alive.
But man, you have good English. Where did you go to school?
Oh, why? School life. I started from St. Joseph's, Nansana.
That's primary?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was primary up to around P4. Then later on I joined Central Academy where I finished my P7.
Okay.
Yeah, primary 7. And then I joined St. Francis where I was for my entire secondary life.
Yeah.
And after that I joined Makerere Institute of Technology East Africa where I got my diploma in IT.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How did you manage to do this, like in such a short time? I'm just amazed at you, It's because abavubuka bangi, like they're not ambitious about life, but you at your age, you're very ambitious, you're strong, you're moving forward. Like, how do you manage, literally in details, how do you manage to put your life together?
Well, I won't say it all started as a straight line, or I won't say I started it all straight, like focused onto this and that.
Yeah.
But where I come from is the driving force. I've been raised from a humble background where we didn't have a lot, so every day that comes by, I wake up to strive to change the story. Yeah, that is
I
what
remember.
keeps me forward. Yeah.
I remember one day one-on-one. You told me that there were nights that you had to sleep on bikutia, for survival. How has that affected your life?
Well, it affected my life positively because I mean, every day I wake up to see that nobody sleeps in that same situation. Like because I went through it, so I try to wake up every morning to see who is sleeping on sacks out there, and then I'll try to see we get them a mattress. So it has affected positively. So maybe somebody out there is having a good life because I went through that.
Ati no tuyinza okubeera nga tukyayogera naye tebannakutegeera naye nsaba ojjeko galubijja bakutegeere bulungi.
Yenze Ssesanga Damasco winansana.
Very handsome.
Yeah, man.
Very handsome.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
You're beautiful too.
Oh, thank you. Njagala onyumizeko ku bulamu bw'essomero. The stubborn part of your life and biki bye wakola mu ssomero by'ojjukira n'ogamba bino ebintu wentula wansi ne mbijjukira I was really stubborn or saagala kuddamu kubikola.
Obulamu bw'essomero butandika awo I think the fun bit about my school life etandika mu Form 1 when I joined St. Francis. That was secondary life is totally a new environment.
I know,
like,
you feel grown, you know.
There was a lot of exploration there. Nga tukuze mutandise n'okusula mu boys quarters ewajjajja, so you know whatever comes with that. But secondary life was a whole bit of its own. Twaforminga yawo ka group ku ssomero nga tweyita ba FAY Avenue. Mwalimu guy nga omumbali bamuyita Marvin from Kazako Navio, mwalimu Fio, mwalimu abo ba DJ Giovanni, Easy Samuel. Nga we are the cool guys around school.
Nga mukola ki nga mukwana bukwanyi wala ku ssomero oba nga mutoloka mugenda ne munywa omwenge like mwali mukola ki?
All that happened, but the fun bit about it was we would bring vibe to the school. Every school has such a kind of group. Era be baleeta obulamu ffe tubeerawo okulaba nti ebitabo webikalu biddemu tuleeta ffe tuleeta ensi endala mu ssomero. So it was really quite an experience. I don't regret whatever we did. I think that is even when I got introduced to alcohol and drugs and stuff. It was still part of my school life, but then it was fun in its own way by then.
Now, speaking about drugs, what kind of drugs have you used before?
I think I've used every kind of drug, apart from the ones that go in with the injections, but the rest I've used.
How did you overcome that?
It took me quite a lot of time. I think it is last year, 2020, when I totally gave up on it. But I kept battling, even when I gave my life to Christ for over a couple of years. I kept battling with them in the inside of me, and no one knew until last year when I was like, okay, it was before worship night. We always do a worship night. So a day before worship night, I took a board out. I was like, okay, this is my last. And since then, I haven't taken none.
What I know about drugs, bagamba nti wobeera nga wakazivaako, tomala gazivaako just like that. So it's a process.
Yeah, very true.
Like, what would you tell someone out there, especially someone who is still doing church, but akyakozesa drugs? Like, I know kwesalira omusango nti bannange nze nkola church kandi ku drugs, or like yewe time ajja kumala atereere.
It takes time. Transformation etwala ebbanga ddene. Nze kyantwalira ebbanga ngamba nkivuddeko nenziramu. Nvuddeko nenziramu until I reached time and accepted in the inside of me. Ngamba, okay, nywa omwenge and I do this and this. Nenjikiriza. Acceptance is the first step to transformation or deliverance or quitting something. Naye kyantwalira ebbanga ddene. So tewekyawa, and don't be hard on yourself. Don't you think you're going to make it just in one day? Don't you
just within one night.
It's gonna take time.
You know?
It can even take years.
Yes.
And to some it can take months. But just accept, like, this is how I am, but then I'm ready to change. And don't force change to be so quick.
Now, speaking of drugs, you can't tell me that you didn't do girls. Was the girl side into your life as well?
I don't know how well it is, but drugs and girls work together.
Thank you very much. I just want to hear your experience with your life, with the drugs, the girls, the church. No. Ssesanga.
But then, experience with everyone has experience with girls and boys. Like I mean, that happens with everyone.
How many girls have you slept with so far?
Oh, I wouldn't want to sound like I'm proud of it or what, but it happened. Whatever happened. I wouldn't want
It
to
is what it is. But then he has transformed though. Actually, we are not trying to do this as kind of okusiga omuntu ekifaananyi ekibi, but we are trying to help someone out there who is doing church, most especially. You know, mu church tulinamu challenges nyingi Dama. I think you're going to add on this. Mu church tulinamu challenges nyingi nti abaana balina ebintu bye bakola ne basirika kubanga balowooza society egenda kubeera ng'eba eba judging.
Yeah, exactly.
But where do you get this bravery from? Like ojja wumuvumu man okubeera nga ojja n'obyogerako freely, yeah.
I think like you said, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever happened. Whatever we're not proud about, we can't change it. It is in the past. All we can change is the future. But all that happened to all the people that were hurt out there. While moving up in life, we had a lot of people with things that we call challenges or we call weaknesses. And great apologies to all those that I had in my course of transformation. Still, I am under. I won't say that I'm perfect yet out there. It is just by the grace of God. But a lot happened in that world. I really don't want to dig it deep, but
we would love to know more. But then let's just get over there and then get into something else.
Yeah.
You've talked about university.
Yeah.
What course were you pursuing?
I was doing IT and systems management.
So you're already a professional working?
Yeah, I'm an IT engineer. Though I'm mobile, I work with quite a few of my friends that we got and done with at university.
Yeah.
We get gigs here and there as I do the music and do the other sort of the stuff. Let's
rewind a little. Do you still have those friends that you had life with, or you had to part ways so that you could find yourself? A few I still have, and some we parted ways. Okay. Yeah. So the ones that you're still having around, are they also transforming, or they're still in that kind of life? Some are still transforming. Some are getting there, but no one is there yet. We're still going. Yeah. Beera ekigambo ky'okomerera abaana abalenzi abali eyo. Tebaki bakomerera. Bakomerere y'enjiri. One thing I can say is you'll be better. Everyone will be better. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a matter of time and accepting that I did this mistake, but I need to change. Sometimes you even don't know you're doing a mistake, by the way. Sometimes you feel like, okay, that's me, that's how I have to be. I reached a time, let me just say this, I reached at a point where I wasn't even feeling bad about what I feel bad right about now. Like, I didn't consider it bad. It was fun to me, it was a lifestyle, it was vibe, like it is what we used to do with my friends, and that was the normal. And what makes you feel bad at this time? Is it the age? Is it the gospel thing that you're doing? Or is it church? Or is it the Holy Spirit? It is two things. First of all, it is God. Yeah. Secondly, it is what I lose now when I do something. Back then, I was young. I was accountable to nobody. But right about now, I have an image to lose. I have a name to lose. I have work to lose. I have a reputation to lose. Yeah. Yeah. One thing I like about you, you have a good heart. So if you're trying to change, then that's a very beautiful thing to do. So I want you to tell me something about, I don't really want to bring out this again, but since you've overcome it, I just want you to tell us in details, how did you manage to accept that mom is gone? I haven't accepted even right about now. Makes me quite emotional, but it is an experience of its own. Like I didn't know when somebody tells you until hang in there obaguma until I lost my mother. That is when I realized the meaning of that word until guma.
twabeeranga tukigamba abantu like on barriers and several occasions nga I didn't know the weight of it. That is when I got into know it. Omuntu wagamba guma, it comes from somewhere. Era omuntu ayinza obutategeera amakulu gaakyo until they get into it. Oba tosobola kuguma, like oba tolina maanyi, you're literally hanging in there nga buli ekijja kikuzzeeno n'eri. Ekintu ekisesa kikukaanya, ekinyiiza kikukaanya mugambo oba I would have spent this fun moment with mom, I would have run to mom on this sad event or sad incident. So sijagamba nti I got over it, but slowly by slowly I'm getting there.
Now let's get into your career right about now.
Okay.
It's the gospel field that you're doing. How do you come up with these songs that you always bring out?
Many times I think about what goes on in my friends' lives. We can be like we said it here, and then I'm jazzing with Hilda, and you tell me about your story, but you're still telling me, and then inside of me, I'm coming up with a chorus. I'm singing about your situation. Sometimes it comes out of mood. I can be happy. We can be seated here. For example, so I'm not comparing I'm studio, and I'm done with whatever I'm doing. Just yeah.
Oh.
So.
Kati you're composing wano ntudde just yeah. Take her.
Anything?
Anything.
Kirabikaye gwe akawala ke nalotako ng'omwenya osekera mu ngalo olinga gwe basiga ffeeza ne zaabu ntwala sagala mulala omukwano gwange naawe byonna gubimala
kalimu kiiki
Hilda ntwala
ngezaako kukumya kayimba kalimu kiiki.
Not so sure.
Okay. When did you get watandika ddi okutegeera nti you're interested in doing music? Bakuzaala oyimba? Manyi waliwo abantu abamu abagamba at 1 month nali nyimba. Like seriously?
Sayimba at 1 month.
So how did you get to know that you have a wonderful voice and you have to use it?
When I gave my life to Christ,
yes.
I was passionate about having something to do with church. That is when I joined the teenagers at Worship House.
Yeah.
And I remember there is this one time joining a choir by then. Yali aba teenagers. So there was a time where bali walese trainer okujja okutraining like abana bayimba. And then everyone, you know these things, olina vaya gezeko limba ne batugamba ni agezako, so everyone was trying until it was my turn. Nimvayo ngezeko luyimba. And then this guy looked at me straight in the eye and he was like, into your kuimba rachitobyeso.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it was just being funny or sarcastic, because now he's my friend.
Okay.
I don't even know if he remembers. But it really hit me so deep.
Yeah.
Like I was really put down. I felt
Did
so
it
down.
in any way push you forward, or you still felt that?
It first pushed me backward. I felt like giving up. I felt like I didn't have sense of belonging. Like I didn't fit in the group, because abana basinga bali bayimba bulungi. So when I went back home, I really cried after like that evening.
Lwaki tewagamba nze nnyimba nze manyi n'ogenda because man oyimba?
Osobola okuvaayo n'ogamba ensi nti oyimba naye abayimbi bwe bajja naawe omanya nti ensi nagirimbye.
Have you ever felt like that apart from that time? Wali owuliddeko nti nze kirabika bulijjo neerimba naye onaayimba?
Siddangamu.
It was the first and last.
Wekyatuuka kati oba oyimba naye nange byennyimba tosobola kubiyimba. Oba olina eddoboozi eriri sharp naawe tosobola kuyimba bisaakadde.
Yes.
So I'm unique in my own way. Like essaawa zino tolina ky'oŋŋamba.
What was your first song?
It was Abaddewo.
How was the experience? Did you record it?
Yeah, I recorded it.
Like wawulira otya ng'okakubye okawandiisa okatutte mu studio?
Hitting studio was exciting.
Okay.
Waliwo guy yantwalawo yali atutenda kumubackinga. Nga mpulira abantu ababackinga mu studio babawayo kasente. So ne mugamba mufo ky'okumpa sente nsasulirayo oluyimba. Nsasulira oluyimba bayire mitwalo 5.
Okay.
That is when I get into music.
Yeah.
Nkayimba, kanyumira, nkajjayo, nekatwale waka nekabira nga nkawuliriza ne family yange. Till someone was like, I remember atwala mu radio. Natwala ku radio, atwaliraga lwaki tetulugattako video. That's how I started.
What was your introduction song to the world?
Abaddewo introduced me. My very first song introduced me actually, surprisingly.
Okay. Like, what was the experience still? Because it is the first song you're doing, it's the first introduction, you know, like, what's the experience? Because abayimbi abasinga, asooka najja, nakola ennyimba, nakola album zinga 12. Album ye 10 ye mfulumya. So how do you feel like? Are you blessed?
It was exciting, okugenda okuyimbako mu maaso g'abantu, but then disappointing nga tebakubidde engalo ng'asooseewo oba ng'akuddiridde. So it was a challenge also, but then fact that abantu bagenda bamanya mpola on the same song, it was a good thing. Kubanze nakula njagala kuba star, njagala kuba nga abantu bamanyi era nga nfanya okubeera mu kifo abantu bajja kundaba, abantu bajja kummanya. Yeah. Even if I didn't end up a gospel artist, I would be an artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
You really had passion for music like that.
Yeah, I had passion for music and I had passion for crowds and the audience.
Okay. Did you sing anywhere in school, oba wayimbira mu jjajja, oba anywhere like not church? Like
musomera ate twabeeranga bakalinga ne twenyigiramu ebyo.
Okuyimba kw'abafaaba
balemerayo nga bayisa essomero lyonna okugenda mu co-curricular activities inter houses nga ffe tubeera wali ababyeni abaganye.
Mwazanyanga PE oba temwazanya?
PE twamuzanyanga.
Kubanga group y'abandi erabika okubeera nga yatwalanga abaana wali eri nga mwagala okulaba. Mpozzi wakola ki mu PE? PE kakola ki?
Ya sports byenzijukira simanyi birala naye manyi byamizannyo katugaye byemizannyo.
Kati osobola wandiikayo oluyimba lwonna mu kintu ng'ekyo ekyefaananyiza ng'ekyo?
Ekyefaananyiza nga PE? Yeah, if I'm seated down I can.
Please do a song.
A song in what scene exactly? Tell me a scene and let me write.
Scene ya PE. Nowe mwali ekigroup ne bakolerawo.
Bwenkula kuswala kyokka mu buto binyuma twayambulanga engoye ne tuzisa ebbali naye kati buŋŋamba sisobola era bwenkula kuswala kyokka mu buto binyuma.
Wow, you're very creative. Like, do you have any social media handles like where people can find your music?
Damasco Ssesanga. Everywhere on all the social platforms I use Damasco Ssesanga. How
is your social media platform doing so far?
So far it is doing fairly. Yeah, we have an engagement with the public and people, but we're still aiming for the best.
Kuba kugwe gospel music war atambula. You know, ate ofunyeyo ne ku awards. But waliwo abaana abakola music that they really have good music, gospel music. Ninga tebamanyi ng'ejja kumarketingamu, they don't know how to find the right people. You know, they think everything is about money. How much do you invest into your gospel career?
I invest my heart and love.
Financially,
financially, it finds me along the way. And you know, there is no way you're gonna make people love your craft if you don't love it.
Yes.
When you love something, trust me, you're gonna make everybody else love it. And when everybody else loves it, you'll give them a reason to support it. So I didn't start with money until in a management. Even up to now, I don't have a management.
But you're
I do the videos, I do the audios, just because I love my craft. That's me when kusango jawulira mukayimba kange.
Yeah. One time nakuwulirako nga bakubuuza on a certain radio nga bakubuuza like how do you manage to put always to put your music always out there, and you're like it's all about making friends.
Yeah.
You know, people don't know how to make friends.
And you're my friend.
Yeah, you're my friend too. You know, because abantu bamanyi nti buli kintu ogenda kukikola kubanga oyina sente, but sometimes ebintu ebimu tebyetaagisa sente. You just need to have friends. You know, like for example, you know, I invited you here, just it was a short notice, but then you showed up. It's just because I'm your friend. You know?
I had to come. Anybody else would come. I mean, it's Hilda.
Thank you.
Who wouldn't come?
Oh my God. Oh, AMG. Let me just sip that tea. Please, can you have yours also?
Oh.
Damatota.
It feels good when you're having such a time with you, man.
It's been fun having you on the show today. Kachai nga kawedde Damasco, kiki kye wali oyagala okubeera muli kyolaba nti wakibeera?
Growing up, I wanted to be a doctor. Nali njagala kubeera veterinary doctor mu kusooka.
I knew.
Nasekati awo ne njagalira ddala okujjanjaba abantu.
Okay.
But then amasomero ge nagendamu ne kitasoboka kubeera bulungi because of different factors, and then growing up with different peers, I had to change course of life. But then I'm proud of what I am today.
If you're given a chance to redo what you wanted to become, would you do it?
Okujjako nga babisomesa mu nnyimba mbanja zikwata. Ekintu kyonna nga si biyimba nyinza obutakikwata.
Like seriously?
Tetwandyagadde kutta abantu.
No, ogambye oyagala kubeera wali oyagala kubeera ng'ojjanjaba bisolo like.
Yeah. That I'm really going to do.
Okay.
I will take a short course into agrovet stuff. Kuba I'm going to venture into farming Masao. So since nja kuba nzijanjaba naye to have knowledge. Yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
Njagala nnyo obumpi obwo.
Obuntu? Okay.
I like piggery.
Oyagala okubulunda, oyagala kubulya?
N'okuzirabako obulabe.
Okay.
Piglets. Nkuze nnunda.
Okay.
Nze ente, endiga, different stuff.
Yeah. So what was I going to ask again? Are you single?
No, I'm not single. I'm in a relationship.
Okay, very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm
Very
in a
nice.
relationship. I'm in love.
Oba otidde kubeera nti ogamba nti oli single nga gwe wasuubiza eggulu ekiro agenda nyiga.
Love is a beautiful thing, and I'm in love.
Okay.
Yeah. Very soon, Masao, I'll wed someone's daughter.
That's beautiful. So now, Damasco, do you have any last remarks you want to put across?
In life, whatever craft you do or whatever you want to become, there's no way it's going to happen if you don't love it. Like, make people love your craft, and then you need to be out there. Keep trying. You never know who likes what you do. And then for whatever you want to do, somebody else has become it. So wake up with new energy, look for the people that have made it already.
Yeah.
And you'll make it.
That has been Damasco Ssesanga for you. He is very interesting to have around. Hilda Salt is my name. Dialogue with Hilda is the program, and Hilda Salt Uganda is the YouTube page. In case you have forgotten to subscribe, please do. But right about now, I'm signing out. But before I do that, I want to tell everyone who needs to come on this platform, you do not need to be a celebrity or someone bigger, you know, but you just need to have a very beautiful story to put across there that can help anybody, you know, that can motivate someone out there to become what they want to be. Without further ado, let me just sign out. Hilda Salt again is my name. I love you. God loves you. Have a blessed day.